You said yesterday on Fox that Russia is a phony story. Which part of it is phony?
The concept of Russia with respect to us is a total phony story.
Meaning the Trump campaign?
Of course it's a total phony story. In fact, I just heard where General Flynn got his clearance from the Obama administration.
But you don't mean it's...
Excuse me. And when he went to Russia, I didn't realize this, when he went to Russia, it was 2015, and he was on the Obama clearance. When General Flynn came to us, as you now know, he already had the highest clearance you can have. I think the same clearance as the President of the United States would have. He had this really high clearance. And by the way, they're so devastated because this only came up 2 days ago.
Let me ask you this,
why wasn't this reported months ago? But I watched one of your other competitors, and they were devastated by this news because, you know what? That kills them. That's the end of that subject.
You don't think it's phony that the Russians, tried to meddle in the election? You believe that?
I don't know.
You don't know or you do know?
Well, I have a problem. You have Podesta, who, by the way, I understand has a company with his brother in Russia. Hillary's husband makes speeches in Russia. Hillary did a uranium deal with Russia. Nobody ever talks about that. But I don't know, because the FBI was not allowed by Podesta to go in and check all of the records and their servers and everything else that you would normally have to check. That's number one. Number two, knowing something about hacking, if you don't catch a hacker, okay, in the act, it's very hard to say who did the hacking. With that being said, I'll go along with Russia. Could have been China. Could have been a lot of different groups.
So President Donald Trump is ambivalent about, or not ambivalent,
no,
you're just
not
sure.
No, we have to find out what happened. I'd love to find out what happened.
But you don't think it's the
I can tell you one
system.
thing. It had nothing to do with us. Had nothing to do with this, and everyone knows it. And by the way, even my enemies on your show said, we haven't found anything that the Trump campaign did wrong. But do you agree with that?
But there is agreement in the intelligence communities and other places and investigative communities on the Hill that that Russia was involved in the election.
Honestly, John, I'm okay. But why didn't Podesta and the Democrats, why didn't they allow the FBI to inject the server? They hired some company who somebody said some pretty bad things about to go and check their server and give the information. So they were hacked. Why didn't the Democrats allow the FBI? They told the FBI, we are not going to allow you to do it. Why did they do that? Why did they do that, John? Why wouldn't they let the FBI go in and check? And by the way, why didn't the FBI complain about it?
Mr. President, I think we're going to have to end it there.
Thank you.